In the heart of the small village of Okoro, under a spooky full moon, whispers of a dark plan filled the night. Chief Obinna, the village head, was plotting against his brother Namdi over a disputed inheritance left by their late father. Namdi, a kind-hearted and generous man, lived on the outskirts of Okoro with his wife, Adiz, and their newborn son. Unaware of the looming danger, Namdi spent his days tending to his crops and caring for his family. Chief Obinna, consumed by greed and envy, enlisted the help of two notorious criminals, Ikna and Odogwu. The plan was simple yet brutal. Kidnap Namdi's son during the village festival, ensuring Namdi would relent and sign over his inheritance to avoid scandal and harm to his child. As the festival commenced, the village square buzzed with drumbeats and dancing. Adiz, holding her son close, watched as Namdi performed the traditional dance of their ancestors. Meanwhile, Ikna and Odogwu, disguised as masked dancers, edged closer to the unsuspecting family. Just as Ikna reached out to snatch the baby, a young woman named Chioma, who possessed the gift of foresight, sensed the impending danger. She had seen visions of this night and knew she had to act. Darting through the crowd, she reached Adiz just in time to thwart the kidnapping, whispering a warning of the conspiracy against her husband. Terrified but resolute, Adiz sought refuge in the nearby forest with Chioma's guidance, while Namdi confronted his brother. Under the sacred Irako tree where villagers often settled disputes, Namdi faced Obinna, demanding the truth. Obinna, cornered and desperate, confessed his intentions. Just as tensions reached their peak, the village elder, Motsi Okoye, intervened. He had overheard Obinna's confession and summoned the village to witness the judgment. As the villagers gathered, Motsi Okoye called upon the spirits of their ancestors to reveal the truth. The wind howled, and a spectral figure materialized, proclaiming Namdi's innocence and Obinna's deceit. The figure, recognized as their late father's spirit, decreed that Namdi should lead the village as the new chief. Disgraced Obinna was exiled from Okoro, and the criminals were handed over to the authorities. Namdi, now the village chief, vowed to rule with fairness and compassion, guided by the wisdom of the ancestors. Meanwhile, Adiz returned from the forest, her faith in the mystical protection over her family strengthened. Under Namdi's leadership, the village of Okoro flourished, and the story of that fateful night turned into a legend, recounted for generations about the night when shadows danced, spirits spoke, and justice was restored by the hands of the unseen. As the new chief of Okoro, Namdi worked tirelessly to foster a sense of unity and prosperity in the village. His just and kind-hearted nature won him the love and respect of his people. However, the exile of his brother Obinna left a lingering shadow over his heart, knowing family ties had been severed by betrayal. Months passed, and the village thrived under Namdi's leadership, but the tranquility was not to last. Unknown to Namdi, Obinna harbored a deep grudge and plotted his return. In a distant land, he sought the help of a powerful witch doctor, known for her mastery over dark spirits. Obinna offered a precious family heirloom as payment for a curse on Namdi. Back in Okoro, strange things began to happen. Crops withered overnight, livestock fell ill, and a mysterious illness plagued the villagers. Namdi, desperate to save his village, sought the wisdom of Chioma, whose visions had saved them once before. Chioma, through her divination, saw the dark cloud cast by Obinna's curse and advised Namdi to seek the cleansing powers of the sacred Nkisi stone. Hidden deep within the mystical Akwu forest, the stone had the power to protect and cleanse the land from any evil. Determined to restore peace to his village, Namdi embarked on the perilous journey into the heart of Akwu forest. Accompanied by Chioma and a band of brave villagers, they faced numerous challenges, from navigating treacherous terrains to evading dangerous wildlife. The journey tested their courage and faith, drawing them closer and forging unbreakable bonds among them. As they reached the heart of the forest, they found the Nkisi stone, but it was guarded by the spirit of the forest, a formidable entity that demanded a test of purity and strength. Namdi, guided by his ancestor spirits in a vision, recited the ancient chants and offered a token of his goodwill, demonstrating his pure intentions. The forest spirit, moved by Namdi's sincerity and the unity of his companions, allowed them to take the Nkisi stone. With the stone's power, they returned to Okoro and performed a cleansing ritual. Slowly, the village began to heal. Crops grew back healthier, and the sickness lifted. Seeing the failure of his curse and the renewed strength of his brother, Obina's resolve wavered. Overcome with remorse, he returned to Okoro, seeking forgiveness. Namdi, true to his nature, forgave Obina, understanding that the path to true peace lay through forgiveness and reconciliation. The villagers celebrated the return of peace with a grand festival, now not just a symbol of their culture, but also a celebration of their triumph over darkness. Namdi and Obina reconciled, and Obina vowed to serve the village and atone for his misdeeds. The tale of Namdi's bravery and the mystical Ukwa journey became a new legend in Okoro, inspiring future generations to live with courage, unity, and compassion. Thus, Okoro remained a place where the shadows of the past were healed by the light of unity and forgiveness, guarded always by the spirits of their ancestors and the sacred Nkisi stone. The tale of the shadows of Okoro transcends its mystical setting to touch upon timeless themes highly relevant to today's society. At its core, the story celebrates the power of unity, forgiveness, and the strength that comes from community cohesion, which are essential values in our often divided world. It reminds us that even the deepest grievances and misunderstandings can be overcome through empathy and concerted efforts toward reconciliation. As we navigate challenges in our personal lives and broader societal issues, the shadows of Okoro serves as a powerful metaphor for the healing that is possible when we choose to come together, rather than allowing our differences to drive us apart. This story is a call to embrace our shared humanity, encourage dialogue, and work collaboratively to forge a path forward. If this story resonates with you, please consider subscribing to our channel for more inspiring tales. Don't forget to share this video to spread its powerful message, and comment below to let us know how unity and forgiveness play a role in your life or your community. Your interaction helps us bring more meaningful content to you. Thank you for tuning in. I am Chioma, your guide and storyteller. Until next time, keep the spirit of unity and forgiveness alive in your hearts.